Hello, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your pocketbook reading featuring the Corporate Mystic Tarot deck. We also have going to be using the, oh my goodness, these cards are all crazy. How'd that happen? When did that happen? Cards are trying to speak before I knew ready. We're going to clarify using the Smith-Waite deck, and then also check in with the Success Oracle at the end for additional guidance on this, your money/career reading. Oh, we got our first card. Okay, so we're going to pull 4 cards, and this is quite the deck. So the person that actually put all the effort, time, and energy into creating this deck didn't do it in a very intentional manner. There's too many cards here. They just did it for fun. But I decided, you know what? These images are intriguing. I am going to use it to do these readings anyway. So, getting a lot of good information. So, I'm excited. All right, we've got the credit copy here, and I'm going to say that's too many cards. Okay, so a lot of, when I was asking for the risks card to come out for you, a lot of risks involved here, but on the top of that was the Queen of Coffee, so we'll find out more about that. Let's get your opportunities. What is your opportunities card for your pocketbook reading in terms of money? Okay, money, and there it is. Money and career. What do we got? 10 of Wi-Fi. Ooh, yeah. Okay, these cards know what is up. They are giving some really good readings, so just want to make sure. Whoop. Brand new deck. Speaking. Corporate Tarot Mystic deck. Okay, so in your in terms of your money right now, we have the full-time employee. In traditional tarot, this is the Moon card, okay? Which means that there's a lot of intuition going on with respect to how you are managing your money at this time. Okay, so you are playing it by ear, looking for the signs, and going with your gut when it comes to managing your finances, making your money, and also in your career. So full-time employee, I'm also getting, so this card, they have a little blurb here, I'll read it to you, but I take it with a grain of salt. It says, your corporate full-time employee is the one that goes to all the meetings, busily thought leading and divining the leadership team goals. Relax, the reorg's just around the corner. Okay, so what stood out here, divining the leadership team goals, to me, is exactly what this card is about, right? Trying to figure out what the target is. And because of the environment that we're living in right now, that is a moving target. So I was going to tell you this earlier. The other thing I'm getting from this full-time employee card, Moon card, is that you are going with that kind of mode of thinking. When like a lifer is what I'm picking up on this card, that lifer, long-time employee or full-time employee, the one with all the benefits, everything. So right now you've got your chickens and your eggs. Good grief. I don't know why I said that. All in one basket, or all in one foot in this case. But your foot is stepping on some wheels here. So it's a little bit unstable, even though it feels like it's solid. So that is what I'm picking up. It only took 5 minutes, but that is what I'm picking up for you in terms of how you're managing your money and what the volatility and liquidity of your money. It's less more. It's less more. Less is more. It's less about money. For this reading, I'm picking up from these cards. It's more about. So it's not just about money, like actual your coins, what's in the bank. It's also about. It's more about managing money and your income source. Right, the full-time employee card came out. So, and your thought behind it. So, let's look at long term. Okay, so this is kind of where you are in the moment. You've got the 2 of Wi-Fi. Okay, and the 2 of Wi-Fi is the traditional tarot. I'm treating Wi-Fi as pentacles. So in here it says sadness / surprise. So 2 of Pentacles is typically juggling. Not typically. In the traditional tarot, the 2 of Pentacles is about juggling and trying to keep the balls in the air, trying to keep things going, managing the situation by making sure that none of those balls drop, right? Now this card brings another element to it, sadness and surprise. So it says that your corporate 2 of Wi-Fi is seamlessly leveraged in each other's on-demand potentialities. So to me, I'm getting indecision. And so sadness and surprise might be a bit stuck in terms of long-term obligations. I mean, that part of being a full-time employee, right, is that long-term aspect of the work that you're in. And honestly, I'm feeling for you, because I'm also picking up that during this time of uncertainty, you may be feeling stuck because, you're trying to decide really if, number one, if this element of surprise really does kick in and you were to lose your position, what would you do next? That's a really good question. And, the other element, the other side here to this card, the sadness, is about what if you don't? What if you are stuck in this job and you have to stay here because long-term obligations, that's what this 2 of Wi-Fi card is about. It means that, what if you're stuck in this job long-term and it is not giving you the joy and the happiness that you want, right? You've got sadness. Surprise could be something good, but let's look a little further down here. See what... Okay. Now this is about risks and this is about opportunity. When I went to pull the risk card, about 5-6 other cards fell out behind this Queen of Coffee. So Queen of Cups. I have a feeling that this is really at the heart of it, though. And that is what you're risking, is you not being happy. So here it says pleasure, depravity. Honestly, I'm feeling this is about the pleasure of the work that you do. I'm really, really feeling that. Like the Queen of Coffee in traditional tarot would be the Queen of Cups to me. And, that is a very loving, nurturing, independent individual. She takes care, and by she does not mean gender. It's feminine energy that I'm picking up. So you could be a man, you could be a he, you could be a she, you could be a them. But I'm picking up on a feminine energy of nurturing and loving, really focusing in. This individual focuses in on self-care first in order to be able to then care for others. So, this is the risk involved in this sort of career that you are in has left you feeling as though you may not be able to achieve this level of love for your career. So I'm feeling more like this is definitely a reading about career, less so about money, although that has a lot to do with it too. So I'm going to need some clarifiers here, but let's look at the opportunity. So risk and opportunity, really two sides of the same coin. The opportunity you have is 10 of Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi for me are pentacles, okay? And it says fortune, perfidy. I'm going to go with fortune here. All these cards are in the upright position, right? So really, the opportunity is you could make a real fortune. Now, so you may be risking your ability to take care of yourself and not being as loving an individual and loving in terms of taking care of yourself and really enjoying your job. But what you have to gain is a fortune. So what will you do, my dear Leo? Let's get some clarifiers here, because I'm really curious about, let's look at the Queen of Coffee. What is this risk about? So is this risk, or is this a person in your life that might be, you might lose? Okay, let's find out. Aha! Hierophant. Okay. All right, you're getting two different things here in terms of clarifying the Queen of Coffee, the risk. And one is conventional wisdom, right? So historically, it might be that you have this idea about the way that you want to feel in your job, right? This is what I'm picking up. It's just one thread. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever it was meant to be for. But I'm picking up a couple different situations here. And one is you really wanted to be in this position where you were able to be this independent person, but still be loving and giving, but able to take care of yourself first, right? So this is kind of, ever since you started working, this is what you believed for yourself to be true. And so you feel like you're risking that outcome by taking this opportunity, either changing careers or staying in your career. Like I said, you've got two Wi-Fi. It's hard to say which one is which. Maybe we should clarify that one too. We'll definitely do that. The other kind of thread that I'm picking up on here is that this could be a person in your life. This could be someone in your life who is like a partner, a colleague, someone that you value very deeply and admire. And the Hierophant is here. It talks about commitment and really seeking guidance. So it could be that this is a person in your life that has been guiding you in your career, and you could be risking that relationship is what I'm trying to get to. So, like I said, take what resonates. And I don't know, maybe you guys are going to get married. The Hierophant does that kind of stuff too, right? Anyway, it could be a spouse. It could be. But since this is a career clearly a career reading. Oh boy. Okay. So I was asking in my mind about the 2 of Wi-Fi here. And I got some cards for you. Oh yeah, see? Here it is. The 2 of Wi-Fi. That's what that card, it came out again. Okay. But let's see. So when I asked for clarification about this 2 of Wi-Fi, which we were saying, the sadness and surprise, and that feeling of being stuck, well, the Hangman is here. And to clarify that feeling of being stuck, because, the Hangman is so he's in the reverse position, so we'll talk about that in a second. But typically the Hangman, he is in a self-imposed position that causes him to be stuck, right? He has done it on purpose. He needs that, I guess, I don't know, inverted position, tying himself up to to a tree and hanging himself upside down. He needs that position in order to gain this enlightenment, right? Get the blood flowing to the head. Well, in this, it's saying, you are ready to make a decision. You are ready to move forward. You have what you need in terms of the knowledge. You have enlightenment now. And so you're not really stuck, is what I'm picking up here. So whatever it is, the decision that you need to make about whether to stay in this position, whether to go, and how you're feeling about that, you know, and you have the knowledge to make the right decision no matter what you choose. So that's good to know. Let's find out about this opportunity. What is this opportunity, the 10 of Wi-Fi? Why is this card here for Leo? Oh yeah? Okay. Oh! Okay. So clarifying the 10 of Wi-Fi, also Leo fortune, which is the opportunity that is on the table here. It looks like there's a little bit of upheaval when it comes to this opportunity. So it's kind of a situation where you need to fight for this opportunity. You need to, you can either fight for it, that's one option, or you can step back from all the drama going on around it and, maybe use this clarity, right, this enlightenment that you've attained to make a decision. And that we've already said, this decision that you make, you can, whichever way you decide to go, you will be successful. So if you've been experiencing this drama, I would say, I'm really getting the sense now that drama over this potential opportunity, I would say go for it, because, in the end, this is just all drama and it's going to change very quickly anyway. So, all right, let's get a success oracle to give you some advice on this opportunity. I was going to say option, but it's really an opportunity that you are considering, this career of yours. What can you tell Leo that would help with this career decision? Should I stay or should I go? It's really what I'm getting. And the feelings around that. Okay. Let's see. Last one did pop out, but I might have to pull a card. Alright, Oracle. Oh, no. Oracle's like, no, I'm going to tell you. We have Sergey Brin. So, Sergey Brin has some advice for you. Number 1, how to make the money. Provide answers to all life's questions. Okay, how to keep the money. Create a new verb. and then how to give it meaning, how to give it all meaning. Let me Google that and get back to you. Okay. So, really what I'm getting from this advice card is that you are the one ultimately with the answers, right? You are the one that is going to make the right decision, and whatever, that those two balls that you have in the air that you are trying to juggle right now, whichever way you go, you can't lose. Okay? So even if you sense this fight, sense this struggle, you're going to create your own action. You're going to, create your own action and basically achieve your fortune through your own volition. So, all right, my dear Leo, that was fascinating. I hope you liked your pocketbook reading. This is a fun one. These brand new cards. I was really excited to give you this reading, so I hope you were able to resonate with it somehow. If so, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you back here next week when we do your love readings. Awesome. All right. Bye.